So there's something you might have noticed about some gentex devices, and specifically Commander 2s, Commander 3s, and Commander 4s. So the newer gentex Commander series is particular to Commander 3, set on 15 candela. But the candela isn't related to this. What is related is the pulse, the code-free pulse that these gentex Commander makes. For example, so you might have noticed how that was faster, a little bit faster than normal. The thing is, if you've run Commander 3s on power supplies or like on batteries, you've probably never heard that sound. So, or not heard the sound, but like heard that fast pulse temporal free, like being that fast from the commander. You might be wondering why. There's a very simple reason why. Watch this. I'm gonna go to the settings, put in the passcode, and go outputs. Wrong one. We're gonna program our outputs on our panel. Configuration. You can see right now it's set on 6, which is gentex sync. But watch me when I set this to steady. So I set it to steady. And now I'm gonna press the fire drill button. And watch this. You can see it's now normal speed temporal free. Yes, the reason is that simple why sometimes gentex commanders will have a slightly faster pace. The reason why is because of gentex sync. And basically how gentex sync works a little bit differently from normal sync protocols, because it has a little bit more speed, which is why gentex devices, it's harder to get gentex devices to sync with other OEMs. You can sync Wheelock and system sensor devices together if you use, like, for example, if you have NAC1 set to system sensor, NAC2 to Wheelock, you connect your system sensor to NAC1 and your Wheelock to NAC2, and they'll pretty much sync, or at least the strobes will. But if with gentex devices, they have a little bit of a pulse, which is basically makes them a little bit more proprietary. And so yeah, that's basically the reason. Gentex sync basically just works differently from Gentex sync just basically works differently from normal sync protocols, where it, I'm not exactly sure how sync protocols work. Gentex sync protocol, I know how most sync protocols work, but I'm not exactly sure. Gentex, it's probably just a little bit of a faster thing. Just for science, I just want to see what happens if I set this to Wheelock. Right now, it's set on steady. Just for fun, we'll set it to sensor. Why not? Okay, let's see what happens. Just for science. Okay, yeah, so it's supposed to do it a little bit, so it's also due to the fact that gentex commanders sync a little bit differently from normal appliances, which, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. The gentex commanders that's the reason why gentex commanders have a faster temporal 3 on their sync protocol, because they just sync, the gentex commanders sync a little bit different from most devices. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah.